Welcome friends. Today we have a new story, a new guest with us who is from the class of 2023 from the course BCom Honours Capital Markets, which is offered under the Jindal School of Banking and Finance. I would like to introduce you to our guest whose name is Sarthak Singh, and Sarthak is from Chandigarh. As I recall, Sarthak is now in his third year of the program, and we have a lot more to ask Sarthak about his life, his journey, his learnings, and something more which will come as a surprise to Sarthak in the form of a rapid fire which I have for him. Okay, welcome Sarthak to this podcast.
Thank you so much.
And this podcast is very important because it is on the theme My JSBF Story. So I want to know who actually is Sarthak.
Alright, first of all, thank you so much for this opportunity, sir. And who is Sarthak? I think Sarthak is just a normal guy who likes football, who likes music a lot, who likes to watch movies, who's just a normal guy. That's it. So the thing is, I've gained an interest in finance. When I was a little kid, I used to watch my Nana ji and my father watch CNBC Awaaz all day, and I used to look at those numbers turn red and green. I always wondered, like, what is happening? Why it's happening? And my father and my nanu is continuously continuously looking at the screen at those numbers. So I was always fascinated by that. So I just gained an interest in finance with this.
Okay, so Sarthak, 3 years ago, how did JGU come into your life?
So it was actually a funny story. I was 2 months late to JGU because prior to coming here, I was not aware of like what I could have done here. So I was trying to go to Warwick Business School, but my parents were like, no, you're not going outside. It's not a good time. So I was very confused and everything. So a friend from Ashoka actually called me up and said, maybe you can try OP Jindal because I've heard it's a very good university and everything. So only then, and when I searched it up, JGU, and I saw the BCom Honours Capital Markets program, which perfectly aligned with me because it also had partnerships with the NSE or something, and it has a partnership with NSE, and the fact that it also had syllabus from CFA incorporated in its curriculum, so it was a huge win for me because I could find the perfectly balanced curriculum course, which is BCom Honours Capital Markets.
Okay, because generally people have heard about BCom Honours, right? But people haven't heard about something called as BCom Honours Capital Markets.
Yep.
Weren't you a bit dicey? Or what exactly is it? Am I doing a right thing?
So I would like to say that for that, like BCom Honours Capital Markets, when I read BCom Honours Capital Markets, the capital market was the extra part, right? So capital markets are the markets that run the world. So I was not very dicey with if I'm choosing the right degree or not. It was more about if I'm going to be able to get the right amount of knowledge out of this program. So when I looked at the program and I looked at the curriculum and everything, and I looked at the courses and everything, so it was perfectly aligned with whatever I wanted. So it's not about...
So it was an informed decision.
It was an informed.
Friends, it is very important what Sarthak right now said, that I looked into the course curriculum. I keep on telling you that superficial knowledge is always dangerous. And particularly today's time, when you have to make a decision for your life, which is a lifelong decision, it's an investment of 4 years, you should do a lot of research. What Sarthak did 3 years ago, it helped him to get an absolute clarity in which direction he was heading.